Thursday. It is actually Thursday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Um, so the View today was an interesting mix of stuff. I think Whoopi is 100% correct to be able to say to the Republican Party, where the fuck were you in defending Ukraine when your dear leader was, withholding military aid from Ukraine in return for, dirt that would help his campaign, dirt that didn't exist, manufactured dirt that would help his campaign. They let him off the hook for that, and but now all of a sudden, they're concerned about Ukraine. Their only ideology is of the moment and what serves them at the time. And for I think Sunny is 100% correct to tell New Megan that you shouldn't be defending them. And New Megan's response is, he's not in office anymore. We don't need to, relitigate the first impeachment. But yes, we do. And the people that are saying, oh, that's the past, we don't need to go over that anymore, he's gone, are the same people that, still think Hillary Clinton should be prosecuted for her emails. Benghazi, like, they can't have it both ways, but they want to, and they try. And for the most part, they actually get away with it because, nobody holds the Republicans accountable for anything. And the second segment about, Donald Trump and picking a vice president, running again or not running again, or whatever. I mean, the only reason he's not announcing that he's running is because that changes his fundraising ability. If he just goes out and gets these rallies, all that money goes to him. It doesn't go to a campaign fund, and he can do whatever he wants with that money. Because you can go to his rallies for as little as $9. But I just feel like there are other topics we could be talking about besides, the orange toddler running around the country spewing lies, like the actual criminals that are in the GOP in Congress right now. I don't know why that isn't a topic every fucking day. Why do we have to talk about Trump's bloviating when we've got, a massive issue in our current Congress, and we've got midterms coming up? Like, the constant hammering of those people needs to continue. So, hey, liberal media, start doing your goddamn job. And then Patti Lupone came on. Oh my gosh. Patti Lupone is, I think, like a wonderful character of Broadway. But otherwise I find her insufferable. I don't buy her false modesty. Patti Lupone knows who Patti Lupone is, and Patti Lupone thinks Patti Lupone is a big deal. And she is in this new incarnation of company in a smaller part, which, to be honest, I thought was, the weakest link in the show. It was fun to watch her have to move furniture around the stage, like every actor had to be part of the stage crew in moving tables and chairs and things, because it's a very dynamic set, and I liked watching her have to move her own chair. And she sings the Ladies Who Lunch song, which, to me, that's Elaine Stritch's song, and nobody really does it the justice that Elaine did it. But Tony, I'm sure she will get nominated for a Tony, and that's probably why she's doing it. And the second the Tonys are over, she will no longer be in company. So mark your calendars for about somewhere around June 8th, when Patty is no longer in that show. But I had never seen the original company, and this production I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. I sort of went by accident. It wasn't something I was planning to see, and it's a wonderful show. But if Patty's out that day, or I had friends who were like, she's got COVID, should I, her understudy, should I even bother to go? Yes, you should go. She's not the most important thing in the program. So anyway, I have a long running sort of feud with a friend of mine who's a very big Patti fan, and I find her a screecher, not a belter. I prefer a belter. Elaine Stritch is a belter. Patty's all up in here. It's too loud. I don't need it. And Josh Peck wrote a book called Happy People Are Annoying. And I would just like him to watch that little interview and see all of that, manufactured enthusiasm. That's annoying. Happy is delightful. All of this being on 15 years of therapy, we're on a first name basis. It's working. Maybe we should just write a book that's called Josh Peck is Annoying. Anyway, that is actually Thursday this week.